Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Sind, and this is going to be a very quick update on the state of my League starter. As I said in the previous video, I started with Trickster, Explosive Trap of Shrapnel, and after 48 hours this is where the build is at right now. It's a very quick video, but I just wanted to get it out there for those of you that are following the guide. This is what you can expect at around this level. I haven't been particularly lucky or anything like that. I'm also not playing trade, I'm playing SSF with the group. We're not really playing in the group, but we do play as a private league and just share gear with usually 4 or 5 of us play each league. And it's just kind of group SSF, but not really. We don't actually interact much with each other rather than, other than just sharing some gear. And yeah, I hope you liked the video. I'll catch you guys later. So, for where the character is right now, as you can see, we are currently level 88. We have about 3.6k HP and just under 900 max CS. We have naturally about 700k evasion, capped resistances, full suppress, and of course, our chaos resistance still needs work, but we'll get to that eventually as we get better and higher tiers of mods on our gear. Speaking of our gear, you'll be able to see here our gear is nothing impressive. Many of the pieces need to be completely reworked, so let's go over it. On the wand, we have very basic wand, crafted spell damage, and then a lot of flat and a bit of crit strike chance for spells. That's it. On the helmet, we benefit a lot from having high use on the helmet because of Escape Artist, so this helmet is quite nice. On top of that, it also gives us a lot of resistance and a bit of life. So pretty decent helmet. On the shield, here we have a +1 with a bit of life and some resistance, not very high resistances, but still. The +1 does benefit us a lot. One Explosive Trap of Shrapnel here is a spell and it has a lot of flat, so plus levels does benefit us quite a bit. After that we have an amulet here that is not particularly very good. It gives us some strength, a little bit of ES, a lot of life, and 1 resistance, and that's it. On this ring, we have not many things that are worth mentioning. We have low crafted life, because I'm out of the currency to craft it. I believe it's alchemies currently. I'm using all of those to roll my maps, because I'm progressing through high tier yellows, and some reds as well. So we just really have a very high tier of fire resistance, and that's it. On this one we have a lot of life, a bit of cold resistance, a bit of energy shield, and then crafted hybrid between fire and cold. On the chest piece is a very weak chest piece, is a very low level base, so the evasion and energy shield we're getting from this is super low. However, it is a 5 link, and I have not been able to get another 5 link, so this is the best I can do. And the item itself, again, really bad. I got this before I finished Act 10, so I can't even craft it very well because it's too low item level. So we have 2 resistances, low life, and low energy shield, and that's it. On here, we have spell suppression, lots of evasion, which is very nice, a decent life roll, very good fire resistance, and then some chaos craft. So a decent enough pair of gloves. This is my most recent craft, as well as this belt. The belt itself has 2 very good resistances, one of them being chaos, which is phenomenal for us. As you've seen, my chaos resistance is in the trash currently, so we need to work on that. So this belt is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sense, and then it has a decent as well maximum life affix. On the jewel itself, we have just a bunch of flat spell damage while holding a shield, which is obviously all the time. The physical damage reduction is obviously not necessary, it only works against abyss monsters, and then the effect of cold element also not necessary. The boots are very bad. They do have 25 movement speed, which is why I'm using them, but after that we have 2 low resistances, low evasion, overall is a very low level base, and very low life. The boots are also very low item level from the campaign, but I just haven't been able to replace them because they have very good movement speed. And that's it for our gear. As you can see, Nothing here is very good, but we are working with it as we don't have much currently. We're on SSF, as I've said before, so we take upgrades as they come. For our passive tree here, everything is very much according to the POE that I provided in my last video. Other than that, I did take this note here. The reduction to critical strike is very nice as a defensive layer, and the mobs do get a lot of crit from the league mechanic, so this was a no-brainer for me. Very, very good stats. Also, I opted to not take this note, spend an extra point, and take 32 increased trap damage here to get to clever construction. This note does nothing really for us. We don't need trigger area of effect, and I also dropped this wheel here. Again, trigger area of effect is not very valuable, and all you're getting really from these 3 points is 20% increased trap throwing speed, which is nice, but I don't think it warrants 3 points overall. After this, what I would probably do, I'll finish getting this wheel here to get to melding, and after that I'm probably either getting jewels here and here, or I am starting to work on a cluster, if I can find a good cluster jewel. If I can't find that, and we are, say, level 95, where you can spend the rest of your points is you can get a bunch more masteries. Currently I'm not using a trap mastery, I'm not using a crit mastery, I'm not using a reservation mastery, right? So all of those, because of polymath, are going to give you a lot of damage. Or if you want just more defenses, you can go up here and take Void Barrier and take a mastery here. Many of these masteries are incredibly valuable for us on the evasion and energy shield mastery nodes, so it's something to consider for sure. For our gems, the gems are pretty much the same. The only thing I don't have here is our seismic trap setup because I haven't needed the damage, and I'm potentially trying to do something else to fix our mana. I'm considering, if I'm any lucky, I want to get an Enlighten, potentially add that to our 3 gems here, right? And potentially have that as a fix to the mana and allow us to work either low level or, depending how far you can take it, some sort of clarity to the build to fix our single target, or bossing, I should say, our bossing mana regeneration. And that is pretty much it for the character. I'll provide the POE for it in the link below as it is right now. Also, if you want to check the guide that I made for it earlier, check out the video in the corner right now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.